So these are the people that if you like break down different things that are happening, they're actively searching. They're typing into Google how to solve XYZ problem. They've seen you before, they know who you are, and they know that you can provide that particular service. These are the hot leads. And they might even be calling you, emailing you, whatever. Hello and welcome back, everyone. My name is Tanner O'Brien. I'm a senior partner here at Action Coach in Central Texas. I'm the founder of Benefic Marketing, and I am just the avid lover of taking a whole bunch of information when it comes to marketing and business and personal growth and development and all that fun stuff and actually putting it into action and finding out what is it really like when we start to put this stuff together and what are the additional lessons that are available to learn by actually applying some of these lessons and things like that. So as we continue on this journey of understanding marketing, the kind of next topic for us to roll through this week is cold leads versus hot leads, and ultimately, what the heck is the difference? So if we want to increase our customer base, then we must tell more people about the things that we do and speak to them more effectively. Having built out the foundations within our marketing, so mapping the data that we need to track, crafting our offer and identifying our target market, reviewing our customer buying patterns and how relationships are formed, and of course, nailing down the flow of our sales funnel, now we can dive deep into how we distribute our message to the world. So if any of those things seem foreign to you and you don't have those, those previous things I just mentioned kind of locked down and put together, I encourage you to go back, subscribe to this page, and go read, watch, listen to all of the content that I've done over the last couple of weeks as I take you through each of those core areas. So now we can really dive into how we distribute our message to the world, or at least the part of the world that we want to know about the things that we do. Developing our distribution hub, telling more people about what you do and communicating effectively depending on where they are in their journey. I am sure you've heard the concept of lead temperature before. So cold leads, warm leads, hot leads, etc. If not, I'll break down here each of these in just a moment. When developing how we distribute our message and to our target audience, it is important to understand how warm these leads are. This will give us the basis for the language that we use and the journey we must take each of them on to guide them to where we want them to go. And that's kind of the key here. So let's break down lead temperature. Hot leads. Let's start with hot leads. These are the fun ones, right? So these are the leads that are aware of who you are. They're aware of your product. They're aware of the solution that they have, or that we have, right? They tend to be actively looking for a solution. And you know that they are someone that you can actually, or they know that you, us, our business is someone who can provide that. They are the most aware and they're closest to being ready to buy from you, right? So these are the people that if you like break down different things that are happening, they're actively searching. They're typing into Google how to solve XYZ problem. They've seen you before, they know who you are, and they know that you can provide that particular service. These are the hot leads. And they might even be calling you, emailing you, whatever. So what about warm leads? What are warm leads then? These are the leads who may be product or solution aware, but they're unlikely to be aware of you or your business, right? Or my business or whatever it is. There's little to no relationship or credibility built up yet. These leads may be searching for a solution to their problem, or they may not even yet be in enough pain to have the solution provided like right now. In either case, they tend to be aware that they have a problem and that there is a specific solution that exists out there. These leads need a little bit of guidance to help make the decision today, and more importantly, to recognize that you can provide that solution that they seek. So these are warm leads. What about cold leads? Cold leads. These are the leads that are least aware. They tend to be, at most, problem aware, but not product or solution aware. These leads tend to recognize that they are in pain somewhere in their life, but aren't always fully aware of what's causing this pain or what solutions may look like to resolve it. Due to this, they have no idea that you exist. These leads take the most work to convert into a sale, and I think that's really important to understand. So now I get it. You may be reading this and saying, yes, I know, hot leads are easy to sell and cold leads are not, right? So what? So I've found that understanding lead temperature makes it much easier to craft and distribute my message. As we grow our businesses, to increase our pool of potential customers, we will also have to increase the amount of marketing that we do to warm leads and cold leads. Eventually, we won't be able to rely on hot leads anymore. There just won't be a big enough pool of them. When I know that I am creating a message that is likely to be read by cold leads rather than hot leads or warm leads, think of those who are on your email list, right, for hot leads and warm leads. But cold leads, then I know that I need to meet them where they are. If the leads don't know what the problem is or that the solution exists, then I need to focus my message around the generalized problem that they feel and bridge the gap to help them understand the root cause and eventually the solutions available. Once we then have bridged that gap, I can bring to them and introduce them to my business, or in your case, you could introduce them to your business and the specific solutions that we provide. If I were to communicate with them the same way that I do with my hot leads, I would likely leave them stranded. They would be unable to kind of connect the dots on what this has to do with them or how it can improve their individual lives, just because they're just not aware enough yet, and we have to bridge that gap. So the key point here is simple. Meet your prospects where they are. Then build the bridge to help get them where you want them to go. The colder the leads, the longer that bridge needs to be. So bringing this all together, as we look back on developing our consideration system, really that relationship building aspect of marketing, then move from cold to warm to hot leads is in essence what we are trying to fully accomplish. We bring them into our sphere of influence where we are, where they are today, bring them in where they are. That's the key, right? Then we nurture and build that relationship over time to bring them further down the marketing funnel. So all of this is the way to say, meet your prospects, meet these leads where they are, and help guide them along the way. That is our job in marketing. Next week, we'll be revisiting our target audience and continue to achieve detailed clarity on who is best suited for the solutions that we provide. So make sure that you tune in and subscribe, and we will see you again next week.